Hey Tech Journey, it's Atia. I'm so excited about today's topic. We're gonna talk about crushing cold calls. Be sure to stay all the way to the end of the video as I'm gonna give some tips and pointers that I know will be very valuable to you. As many of you know, I was on maternity leave, so last year was a little bit rocky for me. It was my first year as an SDR and I had some highs and lows, but Q1 of 2024, I have been starting off very strong. And I just want to share with you some things that I've done different. Now, many SDRs and AEs, you may be thinking, I hate cold calls. And I get it, I'm with you. However, as an enterprise SDR in my role, the one thing that I have seen and that has brought the most success is cold calls. Pick up the phone and dial. So in my role, we have major enterprise companies that we're calling. So I can have 10 to 20 to sometimes 30 people in one company that I'm calling. And it's a lot of calls that I make in a day. So the more calls that you make is very important because it's a numbers game. So the more calls you make, then the more likely you're going to have connections. And those connections most likely will lead to more meetings. So let's talk about 3 things that I find very important when it comes to crushing cold calls. Number 1, be prepared. So before you ever pick up that phone and dial, you already want to know what company you're calling into. Go on their website, scroll, glance at their website, find out something that they're working on, an initiative, a project, something that they're talking about on their website, and how your solution, how your service, how your software is going to provide a benefit for what they're currently working on. That's key. So in that cold call, you can already tell them, hey, I see you're at ABC company and I see that you guys are working on this. Our solution, our software helps companies like yours by XYZ. Another thing you want to do when you're preparing, you want to go on the person's LinkedIn page, glance at, find something personal. It's always good on a cold call to seem like you have done your research, like you know exactly who you're calling. It's not random, but that you have strategically selected this person because you believe that what you have is going to benefit them and their role. That's key. Another thing I do is I'll have my calendar already pulled up. In our meetings, we pull in account executives and sometimes solution engineers. So I have everyone's calendar up, pulled up, and ready to go. So when that prospect says, sure, let's meet, I don't have to fumble around. I already have everything on my laptop and ready to go. Number 2, be confident. I can't stress this enough. Confidence is everything on these cold calls. They can hear your tone. They can hear your voice. They can hear your confidence. And when you're confident about what you have, what you're selling, that comes across to them. When you're confident and you're excited about it, they're thinking to themselves, I don't want to miss this opportunity. This girl sounds like she's really excited about this. Let me look into this a little bit more. Something funny I heard that someone does when they're preparing for their cold calls is they play amped up music. So play some music, amp yourself up, call your colleagues, do some role playing, practice your opener, practice your pitch, practice ahead of time. All of these things help you build your confidence up. So when you get on that phone, when you're on that cold call, you're prepared, you're confident, and you know you're gonna close. Number 3, be persistent. Now, once that person hops on the phone, you may have caught them at a bad time. One of my openings is permission-based, so I'll say something like, hey, it's Atia from HiveMQ. I'm calling to find out more about your digital transformation. Is now a good time to chat? Another thing I'll say is, hey, it's Atia from HiveMQ. I know I caught you at a bad time. Can we talk about your digital transformation? So that gives them a chance to either say, yeah, what you got, or no, it's not a good time. Someone will say, no, it's not a good time. Can you call me back in an hour? Don't slip on that. Set an alarm, call them back in an hour. They may say, no, now's not good. Can you call me back tomorrow? Sure, what time should I call you back? Is 3 o'clock work? Try to follow up with that. If it seems like they really are busy, they're trying to hop off the phone, you want to find what's a better time to call them back. So let's say you've thrown out your opener. They say, yeah, I'm free to chat. What you got? Have your pitch ready. Very short, very sweet, to the point. And then ask, does this sound like something you'd like to find out more about? Sure, I'd like to find out more. Can you send me some information? That is a really strong and good objection, okay? Just asking for the information may be a way to wiggle out of the phone call. This is what I would do. Yeah, I'll send over the information. I'm actually sending it right now. Is this the right email address? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, information sent. So, can I put 30 minutes on your calendar next week? What does your Tuesday look like? Mornings or afternoons are better for you. That way, they have the information. If that's really an objection, now they can't object to that. Most people, when you keep, you're persistent and you're confident and you're prepared, then they can't turn it down. Your role as an SDR or AE when you're cold calling is hard work. But the more persistent you are, the better you are handling those objections, then the most likely you'll be able to set up that meeting. All right, guys, hopefully these tips and pointers help you crush your cold calls, and leave something in the comments box. Let us know what works for you. Let us know what doesn't work for you. We're here as a community supporting each other, and all the best on your tech journey. See you next time.